Welcome to Oracle Cloud Learnings. This is Atana Ishwalar. In this video, we will be going through the basics of OIC. So, before starting with the video, if you find this video useful, please like and subscribe to Oracle Cloud Learning for more updates and videos on Oracle Cloud. So, let's start with the content of this video. So, in this video, first we will be going through the basic use of middleware. Then we will be going through the introduction to OIC. Then we will see the navigation and we will see the predefined adapters in OIC. Then we will see how we can configure connections, and at the last we will be seeing the different types of OIC orchestrations. So first, middleware. Middleware is a software designed to integrate two or more applications using REST, SOAP, XML, JSON services. So for example, if you have two systems, Oracle ERP and Oracle WMS, we can use the middleware to merge data from one system to another. So that is the basic use of any middleware application. So let's start with the introduction to OIC. The full form of OIC is Oracle Integration Cloud. It is a PaaS tool provided by Oracle to integrate data from one application to another. So within this OIC, other than integration, we also have Process Cloud Service and Visual Builder Cloud Service. So Process Cloud Service we will be using to create any apps to automate, or if we need any human tasks that are performed regularly, we can use Process Cloud Service, and in Visual Builder Service we can create front end apps. Navigation. Let's start with the navigation. So I will be opening the front end. So this is the home page in OIC. So let's start with the available list of services. So after clicking on this hamburger symbol, we can see the available list of services, processes, integrations, Visual Builder, integration insights. So these services we can find over here. So after clicking on integrations, you can see the integrations, connection, lookup, package, agents, adapters and libraries over here. So let's start with the important ones. So first we will start with connections. So in connections we can see all the connections that are configured in OIC. In integration you can see the interfaces that are created, and in lookups you can see if you have created any lookups over there. So next we will go to, so to see any process application you have to go to process applications. So if you have created any process application, it will be listed over here. So clicking on Visual Builder will load the Visual Builder app. So here you can create any new visual apps or import any apps over here. So let's start with the OIC part. So first I will show you the available list of adapters, what all we have. So on clicking on create button, it will open the adapters list. So here as you can see we have automation anywhere or PA available, SAP is available, and FTP which we will use to move files in a server. We have service now, we have Oracle ERP, EBS, Salesforce, and REST and SOAP service. So these all adapters are there. So you can directly select any adapter and you can start creating connection over there. So I will show you an example REST connection which I have configured. So after clicking on create, so I will show you how we can create a REST connection in OIC. So first we have to select the REST adapter and then click on select. So here you should give one name and identifier. It will get automatically generated based on the name, and you have to select the role. based on the requirement. So if you want to have trigger and invoke operation, basically trigger and invoke means you can create an interface based on this REST connection if you have selected trigger role. But if you want just to invoke this REST API within any other interface, you can select invoke role. So if you want to do both these role, you have to select trigger and invoke. So in this case, I have selected trigger and invoke. So after this page will open. So in here, what all we have to provide is, so I will show you an example. So I am trying to use this REST API. So what this REST API will do is it will give back all the integrations that are present in this OIC instance. So I want to make use of this REST API. So for that I have added the connection URL, which is the base URL of this instance, selected as REST API base URL, and I have also added the security details as well. So after adding this, you have to click on test and click on save. So after creating this, you can create an integration based on this connection. So this is the navigation part. So let's continue with the list of orchestration available in OIC. So after clicking on this create, you could see the list of orchestrations available. First, it's app-driven orchestration, scheduled orchestration, file transfer orchestration. So basically, we will be using these three only. So first, let's start with the app-driven orchestration. So this starts from an connection-based interface. So this is basically an connection-based interface. So it will start whenever that connection gets triggered. So after that we will make modifications in this app driven part. So schedule based is nothing but it can be scheduled like every 2 hours, every 30 minutes, like that we can schedule this integration and call run accordingly. So file transfer, it's mostly common like scheduled interface, but you can use this FTP servers to transfer files and all. So these are the three important orchestration which will be using mostly in the OIC. So that's it for introduction to OIC.